Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Chaos, and I'm joined here with Bros for Lives. How you doing, man?
What's up, homie?
So, today we're going to be making a video on our final thoughts on the Division 1.4 PTS. You excited?
PTS. Oh man, I have 100+ hours played on the PTS.
I have like 65 maybe. But
yeah, I would consider myself an expert PTS tester.
I played it quite a bit too. So, we have bullet points over here. We're just gonna, I don't know if we're gonna really fly through these, but we're gonna try to keep it short, maybe under 10 minutes long, so it doesn't seem that boring for you guys. So first thing we want to talk about is the balance between toughness and DPS builds. In 1.3, it was very difficult for you to even have a toughness build. Am I right?
Yep. It doesn't matter if you had 600k. AIs will just destroy you.
It would wreck you so hard. I had 500k. I went back on like a couple days ago, beefed myself up to like 600k, I think, and still got obliterated by AI. So the builds are a lot more balanced. You can go full toughness with a little bit of DPS. You can go full DPS with a little bit of toughness and still get by. Or you can meet in the middle and do both. It's still pretty solid as well.
It does not matter what you spec in as long as you're able to play that build properly.
Yeah.
Alright guys, now we're going to be talking about the solo play. Can you solo in the Darkstone / PvE content? And I believe that you can. It is much easier. The AIs do not instant kill you.
Way easier. In 1.3, it was very difficult. Even with me and Bros playing
really
together against AI.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Even with both of us playing. I'd say we're pretty good players, but it was super hard to do so. And you can definitely solo in 1.4 coming up. And I'm excited to do that because we kind of got different sleeping schedules most of the time, so we're not on at the same time all day, so we kind of got to play solo every once in a while. But you can definitely clear the pit, anything else by yourself. It's very easy. You can go do, you can probably do incursions by yourself still. I never gave it
if you have
really
a really
chance.
optimized gear.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have optimized gear. But like if you're just coming into the PTS and you don't know what to spec in, make sure you just as a basic roll armor on everything that you can roll it on. And if you do that, you should be fine. And that's basically what you need to do.
The reason why it's easier to solo in PvE now is because they hella decrease the damage outputs from the AI. They also decrease their health. So it's very simple and easy to go play by yourself and not, you know, pull your hair out every 10 minutes. The developers really thought they'd want to make the Division 1.4 feel like a shooter again. So that's what they kind of aim for, and I love it.
Also now, the game does not require like skill attributes, like stuff like that, like skills, what to use. You know, smart cover, pulse, sticky flash.
You can use
everybody
a lot of stuff.
right now in the PTS is using all kinds of different stuff.
Like me personally,
flashes.
I'll go by the things that I've used. I've used the flashbangs, the flame turrets, the little cluster drone little things. I forgot what those are. The seeker mines, the cluster seeker mines, the support station.
Everything.
Just a lot of things. It's very well optimized. Next, we're going to be talking about the weapon balancing. So in 1.3, everybody was using the SMGs, shotguns, and snipers. Now in 1.4, you can use anything you want. Assault rifles are uprising again. You can use those, especially LMGs. They used to be garbage. Am I right, Bros?
Oh my god. LMGs, it's not even worth picking them up. They're just terrible.
But at 1.4, they're great.
Yeah, they increase the base damage, and because of the bonus they put for 15% for targets out of cover, it is really nice. Earlier in the Dark Zone with the LMG from like up high, and I was shooting down a person, I was clearing them for 22k in the head. That is a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, of course some things did get nerfed a little bit. I think SMGs got nerfed just slightly. Shotguns definitely got a nerf to them, but if you have a high DPS build, you can still destroy with the shotguns. It's actually suggested.
Yep.
I mean, you can, since they balance the toughness and DPS builds, you can roll everything in DPS and go shotgunning. It's pretty fun too.
Also guys, snipers now, they're not the best, so you can't run around with the M1A and hipfire. The M1A needs a buff. It's pretty garbage right now. Like the Paratrooper and the SVD are pretty good, but
the
other
bolt
than that,
actions
most people
are actually pretty
or
solid.
the
actually.
M4. Yeah, the M44. That's like one of the best guns right now that people are using. Because if you can land a headshot, it does an insane amount of damage.
Especially
right
when
now.
you're DPS oriented, you can
With
1 or 2 shot people down like nothing.
Yeah, with Hunter's Faith and 3 Sentry, because you'll get a total of 30% headshot damage bonus. So if you get a crit, you can usually one-shot people. But on the contrary, it's pretty hard to land a headshot with a sniper. So, alright guys, we're now going to be talking about the different gear sets. Mainly in 1.3, as you know, everybody was either using Reclaimer, Sentry, or Deadeye. Those were the 3 gear sets that you needed in order to kill people. And also Alpha Bridge, but it was mainly more Sentry and Deadeye and Reclaimer.
Yeah.
But now in 1.4, I feel like it's spread out a lot. More people are using a lot more different gear set combinations instead of just one gear set in general.
Yeah,
Because
a lot
like
of
the
people,
4-piece.
a lot of people now are using Alpha Bridge, Banshee, Predators, but then it's mixed too. I've seen a lot of people run Reclaimer as well, some Deadeye. I haven't really seen many people actually running Striker or Sentry, but I'm sure there are some out there. It's not as good as it once was, but they definitely decreased it a little bit, so you can use whatever gear set you want and have fun with it and not feel like you're underpowered.
It's really fun, guys, the different combinations you can have now, and not just the main gear sets everybody are using. It's mainly mixed now, which is really nice.
Next, we're going to be talking about loot drop rate. In 1.3, you'd run around the Dark Zone for about an hour. You kill a named enemy. Most likely, he's going to be dropping an orange, especially from the chest. The Dark Zone chest, you're going to be getting oranges from that as well. And maybe in about an hour, you'd rack up, I don't know, how many teals, or I guess greens, do you think you'd get in 1.3?
I would say maybe like 6 in an hour, if you're lucky.
Okay, that sounds about right. In 1.4, they really buffed that up to maybe 15 or 20 an hour. Maybe a little bit more.
In Underground, Skillop just posted a video saying that he went for an hour in Underground and got 17 greens. And also, that's not even including the freaking caches that you get bonusing for completing it.
Yeah, definitely.
So you get a lot more in Underground now. But overall, I think PvP, the Dark Zone would be the best way to gear up, because the amount of chests that have, just overall like greens in them, and the bosses and random NPCs.
The named enemies, I think they there's like a 50% chance they'll drop a green now. It's pretty high.
Yeah,
it's a lot higher than before.
Yeah, it's really nice. Also, random AIs are dropping green.
True.
Out the asshole.
Like I'd say 1 out of 30 AI you kill, green drop right there. It's pretty cool. And if you do end up losing your greens to a dickhead who's going rogue on you, you don't really need to worry much, because you can just get 10 more greens within 30 minutes to an hour pretty easily.
Yeah.
And you won't feel like you've really lost out on much.
Overall, guys, we'll come down to the last point we have here. It is, will 1.4 succeed? And I believe it will. Now, I don't think they should entirely get rid of the PTS, because if 1.4 comes out that it's not very good, or there's a lot of bug fixes, they can put it back on the PTS and test it and make sure that everything's balanced. So I do believe that 1.4 will succeed. I will think there are some bugs as usual, as you know, like the last big bug was the blast shield, but hopefully glitch. Hopefully there's no like super major bugs, but like, overall on gear sets there's no bugs, I don't think. I think that some skills are almost all the skills are balanced now. I just hope that another bug like the blast shield does not come up.
Yeah, I think 1.4 will succeed as well. I've had a lot of fun playing 1.4. Bros can vouch for me on this one. I quit playing 1.3 back in early July, because I just hated it so much.
I continued to play it.
Bros kept playing it.
I played it.
I didn't like it. I thought it was terrible. I stopped playing. And then when Bros told me about the PTS, I'm like, no, I'm not going to get back in Division. I hate this game. I started playing the Division, 1.4 PTS, and I was like, oh my god, they fixed a lot of things. It was so balanced, magnificent, and I just can't wait for the full thing to come out. But ultimately, will it bring back players? I think it will.
I do so.
I think it'll bring some people. Not everybody's going to come back because of the rap we've had on 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 just completely being just unbalanced to hell. But 1.4 will definitely be the most balanced this game has ever been. This is the best update ever.
Yeah. See, as a person that's been playing 1.3 continuously and then moved on to the PTS, I can definitely tell major differences. And someone that stopped playing when 1.3 came out because he didn't like it and then came to the PTS,
magnificent.
He's got 65 hours when I don't think he even put 65 hours into 1.3.
I might have. No, maybe like 30 hours into 1.3. Not as much as the PTS.
So definitely you can tell that people are enjoying this game, and I don't really think anything's broken with it right now.
No, I think it's overall pretty balanced. Alright guys, I guess that's all we really have to talk about. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as Bro's channel. It'll be in the description of both of our videos. Go subscribe to each other. We've been enjoying doing Division videos lately. We've been doing it practically every single day. It's been fun, and we really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us the past few weeks. We're enjoying it a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Drop a like on it and subscribe to both of our channels. And I guess we'll see you when 1.4 drops.
For more
Alright,
Vision content.
Crap. I guess we gotta play 1.3 until it drops, huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Alright guys, I'm gonna go quit again for 3 days. Alright, see you guys later.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.